So I'm going to give a quick overview of our gifted education program. In August, I met with a parent group, and I'm not sure if any of you are here today, this evening rather, but I want you to know that the district heard your voices about the middle school component, and we were able to add a 1.0 GT teacher for the middle school. So let's give ourselves a hand on that. Okay, clicker. GT kids, you know, we'll probably build one of these within an hour and figure it out. Okay, you can just click it for it. Okay. That's okay, I'll go ahead, don't worry, Joe. So the gifted learner. I had a cartoon that was going to be displayed that said, Mom, Dad, I finished my homework for the next 7 years. And that's cute. I mean, it's true. And that's what a gifted learner is about. Gifted education teachers will provide weekly direct services to identified students in grades 3 through 8, emphasizing creativity, collaboration, leadership, inquiry, and problem solving within the curriculum. We currently have 3 elementary gifted education teachers, and the model currently is a pull-out model. This year, the students will be starting on October 3rd. The GT teachers, the gifted education teachers will be joining our professional learning communities so that they can begin co-planning and creating activities with the general ed, with the regular classroom teachers. We'll be sending out monthly newsletters so that the communication piece is incorporated so that parents can know exactly what's happening with the gifted education students. Field trips. The field trips that the elementary students had taken in the previous years will continue, and that was the Creativity Festival and the Young Authors event. And then we're going to be doing some online inquiry projects. At the middle school, the middle school teachers here, Kim Boise here, where are you? Could you please stand and raise your hand? You heard her. That's Kim. She's awesome. I was the principal at Northport Elementary the last 4 years, and she was my GT teacher, and she's definitely gifted because she's quite different, like myself. But so I'm so excited about her being able to take on this awesome task of working with the middle school kids. And so she's going to be full-time working 2 days at Plymouth Middle School, 2 days at RMS, and 1 day at Fair. She's going to be doing a lot of project-based learning and social-emotional activities with kids. She'll be sending out, including articles in the monthly newsletter, as well as the school newsletter. But one of the things I want to focus on the most is that as we move forward, we're going to create a steering committee. And I'm hoping some of the parents that are here this evening will be interested in joining the committee. Because we're going to be looking at how for the Gifted Talented program for next year, and really focusing on that Tier 1, and that's that classroom instruction. What does it look like so that we can make sure that we're reaching all kids? I was a music teacher as well as a middle school and a 4th grade teacher. And one of the things I used to do was I would incorporate differentiate instruction and try to tap into the kids' different learning styles. For example, when I was teaching a unit on Aztec, I would put it to a beat like roaming through villages, conquering, killing, trying to take over the Aztecs, and sacrificing people just to please their gods, the Aztecs. Now, 30-something, my students that I taught are in their 30s. I could be walking through the Mall of America, and they'll come and say, Miss Turk, you remember that song, the Aztecs? Because they remembered it. So that's the creativity. The kids will come up with it. Another time I remember teaching during the winter holidays. You can't call it Christmas anymore, but winter holidays. And it was when I was at the elementary level, and I was asking the kids, I know you don't believe in Santa Claus, but if he came to your neighborhood, what would he look like? And that was bringing out the collaboration and the creativity skills again. And so the kids would say, he would have a big fro, he would have on black and white Nikes, and so they would just throw out different ideas of what Santa would look like in their neighborhood. So then the kids worked with me and they put this to a beat. Santa came to the hood and he was misunderstood. He wore black and white, his wig was very tight. That's what we want to do at the Tier 1 level with the general ed teachers. Implement the arts, the music, dance, be creative, and so that we're reaching all the kids. Let me get back to my notes. The end of this year, we're going to do a district-wide Young Inventors Project fair at every individual school. I have not met with the principals yet, but this is something that I thought of today in brainstorming with a group of people. And so that we want to be able to, again, to really tap into the creativity and the giftedness of all of our kids in the district. But we do have a full-time gifted teacher at the middle school and 3 at the elementary school. A steering committee will be starting that in November. Again, if you're interested in hearing your voice, we're going to be looking at gifted research. We're going to be talking about the model. Should kids be pulled out? Should they be pushed in? Teachers push in? We're going to be talking about what curriculum they should use, how to really seriously differentiate instruction in the classroom. And so that's my 10 minutes. You guys, if you're interested, please come and join the steering committee. There will be more information sent out within the next month or so. Not month, a few weeks or so. Thank you.